I'm 680 News Senior Business Editor Mike Eppel. It's a tale of two real estate markets when we look at the latest sales trends in Toronto and Vancouver. Numbers in from the Toronto Real Estate Board today for the month of March showed very much a steady performance. On a year-over-year comparable, the number of homes sold across the GTA for the month of March, 7,187 in total. That was one less than March a year ago. The sales price, on average, up by 0.5% to $788,000, averaging all types of properties across the GTA. Number of new listings, though, down 5%. And that's indicating that sellers who might want to get into the market or sell their properties are staying on the sidelines. That, in turn, is keeping demand and supply at, again, on the buying side, making it a little bit more difficult to find available homes to purchase. The Toronto Real Estate Board also calling again on the federal government to loosen up on some of those mortgage stress test rules. Vancouver, meantime, saw March sales tumble 31.5% on a year-over-year comparable. Big-time slowdown in the one-time hottest real estate market in the land. Prices down comparably year-over-year by 10% to an average $1.4 million. Still elevated, but the local real estate board in Vancouver, again, blaming government intervention in overreacting in the local market. And the number of new listings, meantime, up sharply by more than 10%. It's where Canadians want to work, at least in the latest data tabulated by LinkedIn. The top searches for job openings and employee retention for Canadian companies in 2019, big Canadian banks. In fact, 7 of the top 10 Canadian top employers were in the financial services sector, headed up by the RBC. The others that showed a lot of interest on LinkedIn job searches and employee retention included Shopify from Ottawa and PwC and Deloitte Canada. Well, 3 Canadian life insurance companies are amalgamating under one big banner. GreatWest Life Co. out of Winnipeg today announced that it will amalgamate GreatWest Life, London Life, and Canada Life, all under the Canada Life designation. Now, some of these brands have been around for 170 years in the Canadian market. GreatWest Life, though, saying this just simplifies the structure of the company, and it will not result in any job losses for the more than 11,000 employees employed by this big company out of Winnipeg. They'll keep 5 offices across the country. Hudsons Bay quarterly earnings showing, well, more weakness for Canada's oldest retail brand. HBC seeing same-store sales slump in its latest quarter and overall sales at less than $3 billion on the fourth quarter, which was below estimates. The Bay is still making money overall, and one of its best-performing brands is the luxury segment, Saks Fifth Avenue, with same-store sales up by better than 3% in the latest quarter. HBC's stock price actually saw a nice pop on the TSX today. And Roots, the iconic Canadian clothing retail brand, also in with fourth quarter results today. A little less profit on a year-over-year comparison, $18.5 million overall. But its same-store sales growth, a key designation for retail spending trends, rose by more than 3%. And Roots shares saw a little bit of buying interest on Bay Street as well. From the 680 Newsroom, I'm Mike Eppel for City News.